going on, y'all? So we back with another video. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you see who it is. Big Draco.
Big Drake, never the fucking little one. Pow!
Yeah. So today, y'all, I wanted us to sit down and have, a conversation with y'all on like the pros and cons on our transition, the importance of genuine brotherhood, genuine friendship, surrounding your kind of like transition and the trans men that you seek,
type shit,
and things like that. And I know we're both in different like parts
in our transition.
You know what I'm saying? And we both obviously have different trials and tribulations that we both went through when coming out as trans and things like that. But yeah, so that's what I wanted us to touch on today.
Right.
What would you think is
I got a lot to say about all these topics. So so I can get my brain going. Which topic we starting with?
With the pros and cons.
Right. Yeah. The pros and cons of transition altogether.
Or not, just you specifically. We could do all together, or even just you specifically. Like some pros that you have, and then
cons for me. Pros for me would be physically becoming who I've always seen myself as, getting addressed accordingly in public, seeing the little changes that I've been waiting to see that my body naturally couldn't produce on estrogen, such as getting a little peach fuzz, you know what I'm saying, voice getting deeper, all that shit are definitely pros. What's your pros?
Pretty much along the same lines, yeah, like the physical changes. I be hype about them physical changes.
Yeah.
Like as soon as they started hitting, I was like, damn, yeah, hell yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, another pro, I really like that bottom growth. I know I stay talking about the bottom growth, motherfucker, but I love that shit. That's the best shit ever, bro.
Type shit. No, it's a lot to handle. Your sex drive completely changes. Like I always like to say, bro, you like a teenage boy with that shit. Like, it's a lot, bro.
I love that shit, bro. I love that shit. And then also the changes within society, because there is a huge difference on how you are treated in society before your transition. You know what I'm saying? And after. And I love that shit. I love that shit. And also, like, I do enjoy learning. Like, I didn't have a dad, so like I don't have. There's some masculine qualities that I would like to possess that I don't have, that because I didn't have like that person to look up to. You know what I'm saying? So I enjoy learning like the ways of masculinity also through other people or even studying it. Right? Like that's another reason why like being around you also is because you have everything. You're very masculine. Like everything, obviously, that's the fucking point. But there's things that I don't know how to do that I'm like, oh, Dre know how to do that. Dre can show me. Like, you get what I'm saying? And that's a good feeling. And then I don't have to feel like, oh, I can't ask you because you're going to judge me. I know I can ask you. I know it's a safe space. You get what I'm saying? So that's dope.
I grew up my stepdad didn't get into my life till I was in high school. But my dad and my stepdad are literally the most masculine men you could think of. Yeah. Like, my dad was a cop, retired, and my stepfather was in the Air Force for 33 years. Yeah. So I grew up in those two households that, I mean, obviously I have a sister. She's not trans. She's not gay. Yeah. So it's not like it was forced on me, but it's just like those are the natural characteristics that, like, I wanted to pick up. I wanted to learn. I wanted to cut the grass. I wanted to change the tire. I wanted to get under the hood of a car. I wanted to build the fence. I wanted to build a patio because my mom wanted a patio. Like, I naturally picked up that shit willingly. Yeah. Because I had those examples in front of me, and I didn't even know like what I was doing in the time. But but people fail to realize, because I really do hate when people be like, try to make it seem like just because you seen certain shit was forced on you. No. You're gonna like what you like, and can't nobody take that from you. Can't nobody change that shit about you. You're gonna naturally be attracted to people and things that you're just naturally attracted to. Like, Some people like soccer. Some niggas like basketball.
Yeah.
You grew up in a household full of soccer fans. Don't mean you can't go dribble a basketball down the fucking street. Like,
thanks.
People just need to really just understand that aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say that was a pro helping me in my transition.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That I just naturally was this way and had examples of that shit to just like enhance my education on certain shit like that. But I can't think of too many cons.
Yeah.
The cons for me would be I'm very family oriented and losing family and getting judged by family and literally starting my transition because of fucking family. Like, that was really the reason why I started my transition at 27. Yeah, 27.
Mm-hmm.
Was because I was too scared of what the fuck my family was gonna think.
That's powerful though, right there. Like,
I didn't care about the strangers. I've always been pretty much a loner.
Yeah.
Like, I have my selective group that I spend my time with. My quality time is my number one love language. So if I spend time with you, I care about you, and I don't give that to anybody. So I was really just like scared of that shit. I was a little bit scared of society just because of me being my life being so out there for the world to see, to judge, to comment on, to critique, and have a fucking opinion on
about every little thing.
Like, all that shit. Like, but for me, it was more of some family shit. And also the acne. Like, I had started getting like little I had a little back knee.
No.
A little bit. Not like bad.
Oh no.
But like I ain't never experienced none of
that
shit. I ain't never experienced none of that shit. Like, I don't know. But I think it's because I honestly, when I got on the shot, I was so excited to get. I'm sorry, I'm talking a lot, y'all. I just really want to like put the information out there so that the people who want to see this can see this and they can educate themselves off of somebody else's experience. Because I say there's two ways to learn in life. You can learn from your own mistakes or you can learn from somebody else's. Okay, so boom. So I think that the reason I got a little bit of acne is because when I got on the shot, I was supposed to take 0.3, right?
You was taking what? 0.5?
0.5.
Yo.
I was like, change me
now!
What the fuck? Like, I'm like, come on.
Oh, God, bro.
I already came out. I need to look this way. I need it. Like, I really think that is, like, if I probably would have eased my body, because my testosterone levels were already super high, because I come from athletic bodybuilding ass parents. That's why I'm so athletic and naturally, like, you go look at my shit before my transition, I was already a pretty built fucking female.
Yeah,
So I think that just sent my body into shock. Like, yo, what the fuck is going on here? Pimples pop up. Yeah, that's probably about it.
Yeah,
that's probably about it.
My con would probably be, I guess, like, I feel like some people put a time limit, especially when you first come out as trans, on like the whole pronoun thing. I understand that it's an adjustment for everybody, but I feel like people are like utilize that adjustment to continue to be disrespectful a little bit. Not like disrespectful, but not adjust. You get what I'm saying? Because I hate when people are like, well, you need to give them time, and it's like, we're already 2 years, 3 years. What is that time limit supposed to look like? Yeah. And I would like try to sit and really think about it. I'm like, what's the time like? Do y'all really expect?
Yeah, I really feel that time limit is not that long.
Yeah.
Either you're gonna try or you're not.
Exactly. Yeah.
And if I see you honestly trying and honestly making mistakes, I can't be mad at you because we're human.
Mm-hmm.
Your brain is programmed different than mine. Some people can pick up geometry in a day. Some people fail it the first time. I gotta say it again. Hell, they fail it again for the second time. You know what I'm saying? So I can't just necessarily say that get that shit right. But if you care enough about me to try, then yeah. But that pronoun shit is definitely like, I got family members that still disrespect that shit to this fucking day, bro.
Yeah, that shit.
And at this point, I'm over it because my wife brought some things to my attention, and I'm over it. Because I told everybody beforehand, get this shit right. Because my son will only know me as his fucking father. Don't confuse my fucking son. I don't care what you think. You won't be able. You love him to death. You do. You won't be around him. I don't give a shit. This is my family. No, and I'm gonna do what's best for my family.
No, big facts. Big as the fuck you should, because that's it's not okay. That's not okay. And I don't like the excuses that people make. It's just, at the end of the day, if you think about it, what does it take a month to
21 days.
21 days
to program your mind for some shit.
So it's like people can do it when people change their last name. There's people that change their name just to change their name. Like, I feel like when people hear trans, it sometimes puts something in their brain where it's just like error.
Don't want to do it.
Yeah, you could look completely different. Fucking look literally like a whole man. How I don't understand. And
I think
you don't feel weird?
once somebody gets to that certain look, that is way easier for a lot of people because there's
some trans men that talk to me, and they've said that they're fully transitioned and they're still getting mispronounced by their family, and I'm like,
oh,
I don't.
Then that's not.
I'm like, I don't care how you can.
That's not an error. That's just fucking disrespect.
No, quite literally.
It's just disrespect.
Literally.
It's disrespect. But I ain't gonna lie, everybody's different. I literally have 2 people in my life that they can call me she till the end of time, and that is my grandfather and his wife. Cause my grandfather being 85, I'm not having that conversation. I'm not explaining. At this point, he's been my only living grandparent since 2014, and before that, I had 2 grandmas. My other grandma died when I was 3. My last one died when I was 18 when I was in college, when I was going off to college.
Yeah.
So he's my only living grandparent, and I love him to death. He's the sweetest. He knows Michaela's my wife. You know what I'm saying? And he used to be a preacher, and he loves us to death. You know what I'm saying? So
that's amazing, yeah.
I don't care about the fucking pronoun with him. I'm just happy I have him. You know what I'm saying? And that is the only person that rules in play for.
And you're the only person that can really, make that rule. You're allowed. It's your life. It's your transition. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? You're allowed to. If you don't want to tolerate it, if you want to tolerate it, and you get what I mean. And nobody can make you feel you bad for that or anyone. Point matter.
Yeah. But once you get confident in yourself and the decisions that you make for your fucking life. There's people that go by, they, them. Once you get comfortable in your shit and you stand on what you stand on, can't nobody tell you shit because you comfortable in that shit.
Nobody can make you uncomfortable where you're comfortable. I just made that up.
No, that's a good one. That's a good one. No shit. No, for real. Can't do it. Can't.
Not at all. Another thing that I wanted us to really touch on is the importance of genuine brotherhood. Okay, right? I feel like sometimes it gets a little sticky with the trans men, in the trans men community, because it's people want their changes, right? Obviously, and then you become friends with another trans person whose journey is completely different, and then you become friends, and it becomes like a competition type of thing, and I really don't like that type of thing,
I feel like we got a lot of that shit as studs too.
I feel like it's worse as trans men.
It most definitely is.
And I'm shocked because I thought it would die down.
Because now you get it. You get the male ego with trans men, and you get it with cis men too. Now they sizing you up. I'm 5'4", nigga. I don't care what you got going on. I'm 5'4". I'm married, so I ain't looking at your bitch get on somewhere, bro. What? I don't know. That shit be hella weird, but there's so many different ways I can go with this trans man friend. I haven't really had many trans men friends, right? You are off rip the closest trans man I've ever been to, because I haven't really had
real knows real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I really haven't had many I've had a friend, let's not say friend because I don't use the friend word loosely. I had an associate that put me on the information and taught me some things, but he is just not my cup of tea. And that's no shade to him, his life. It's just, I have different hobbies and likes and interests that they just don't align. Match. Like, we can't sit there and just have a conversation. Like, the most we could do is just smoke a blunt back to back.
And that's quiet?
Not even quiet, just because I feel like I'm intellectual enough that I can have a conversation with anybody.
No, you definitely can. Like,
it's just like,
you definitely can.
I don't care to share my time and my presence. Shoot, time is precious.
Yeah.
I can go spend it with something else. You know what I'm saying? But to have a good trans bro friend in any situation, to have somebody walking the same walk with you is a blessing, and it's amazing because y'all can talk about shit that y'all going through, and it's relatable. It might not be fully relatable, like how I'm super family oriented and Josiah really doesn't have much family, so we have different shit that like we're gonna look at different. You know what I'm saying? But
we can also teach each other
different shit, certain shit you know that I don't know, some shit I know that you don't know, but it's a relief of like pressure to have a good trans friend that they got your back and y'all going through the same shit and y'all fighting the same fight. You know what I'm saying?
No, facts, because it's hard out here. I wouldn't say haven't had too many like in person trans friends, but there's been a few on the internet that. Yeah. It's just it got a little weird, but
and I'm not just like, oh, I have to be friends with straight trans men, right? Like, I've met gay trans men. There's a lot out there, and to each his own. Like, love who the fuck you love. Obviously, come on now, I'm a whole trans man. Like, I don't give a fuck what the fuck you got going on. I can't judge on that aspect. But I'm just really big on character.
Yeah.
Like how is your character?
How do you carry yourself? You know what I'm saying? Do you have integrity? Do you have moral? All that.
Yeah, all that shit.
And a lot of people nowadays lack that. Like, it's very important to have those. A lot. But it, like you were saying though, it's nice to have somebody that you can really relate to. Especially like with you. It's like a different type of vibe. You get what I'm saying? Like, we could obviously make friends with anybody, but since we're so relatable, like, we have something in common and we have a lot of things in common, it's like a safe space, too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that's really my nigga. Like, I don't need to worry about nothing, you know? Like, I don't know how to explain it.
Type shit.
Yeah, like, it's a different type of, like, I know that, okay, I'm gonna go with Dre, and ain't no transphobic shit is gonna happen. Opposed to like if I went with maybe like one of my cis friends, I might have to have that in the back of my head because it's like how would you react? Really, if something goes down, or like would you put me in a situation, or would you correct somebody if they were? And I don't really like to have all them thoughts in the back of my head when I'm trying to chill. You know me.
Yeah, type shit. I feel that.
Yeah.
But I introduced Josiah to a group out here called the Trans Action Project, and it's ran by one of my friends, Taz, that I've been knowing since I was
he's cool.
Since we was both like studs and we was young as shit. Like, Taz is obviously older than me, but I had to be in like early high school and he was like 20 something. You know what I'm saying? And also his close friend Zaire, who was the first trans man I ever reached out to, like, trying to learn.
Yeah,
like
the process.
How do I start? You know what I'm saying? I see you in it. He got face masculization.
Oh shit, that's fire.
Yeah, like he got all that shit. So I'm like you know, like damn, like where do I start? You know, and I much respect to them because I really fuck with them heavy. But they have a nice little program going out here in Houston where they trying to bring trans men closer together. So it's no weird shit, you know what I'm saying? If you somebody out here looking for genuine vibes, you seen like
Nah, that shit was.
We had a nice.
That shit was
day.
Real fun, bro.
We
that
got
was
drunk. I'm over here buying rounds of shots.
No, Dre had a drunk off our ass.
We had a blast, man, and it just felt good to have like a cool little genuine brotherhood. Like everybody got certain shit going on, and everybody in different points in their transition, and it's just a room filled with like good positive energy with this shit. So like it ain't all gotta be weird, even though it is weird sometimes. But I think that's just some people's natural insecurities.
Yeah, and I guess that's naturally with just anything, really. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, really, that's really what I wanted to touch on. You know what I'm saying? Talk to them a little bit.
Yeah.
If there's anything y'all want us to talk about, comment it below.
Comment
down
below.
Comment. Share this video to anyone you think it would help.
Everybody.
You know what I'm saying? But until next time, y'all, we will catch you on the next one. Thank y'all so much for watching. Whole lot of peace, whole lot of love, whole lot of happiness. We out of here.